I think art is a thing that makes the law more refined in a way. To me, I think that the law is a very big drawing because it's black and white and people arrange things, and drawing is about arranging things. Some people might find that approaching trash, it's like it's dirty, you don't want to do it. If I let the dirtiness stop me from doing the artwork, it wins. The dirtiness wins over my passion for drawing. My name is Tan Jian Wei. I am 19, going on 20 this year. I'm a recent graduate from the Nanyang Academy of Fine Art, and currently I am in the National Service. One day I was just walking home near my void deck, and then I saw someone throw away a whiteboard. Just so happened that I also have some markers on me, so I just went and draw. The concept didn't really come into fruition straight away. I just wanted to draw on it for fun, but then I just realized it can mean more than just drawing on it. With things like in the past, with artists like Samantha Low, she used to draw on roads and stuff. She was caught for it and the police arrested her. But that's because the ground that it's on doesn't belong to her. Maybe it belongs to the government or something like that. But what about this garbage that someone threw out? Does it belong to them? But they threw it away. Or does it belong to the cleaners maybe? Because the cleaners have to throw it later. But then the cleaners haven't seen it yet because they just threw it away. So it's in this kind of grey area. It's between the black and white. It's grey. I think that's very interesting to me, and I like these kind of things. In order for me to complete one piece of work, it really depends on what kind of work I'm doing. And sometimes I can draw on something for maybe 2 hours, or sometimes it'll take maybe about 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Actually, there's not much difference in the drawing action itself. It's just that the material has a lot of history to it. Compared to a normal piece of paper, right? A paper is just flat. You can buy it from the store. But with this kind of little material, it has so much more meaning to it. And I try to take that meaning into the drawing that I make. So what happens usually when I finish drawing the work is I just leave it there. I like artworks that aren't really seen by a lot of people. So it's like kind of an intimate thing between one person and another person. The way that I imagine someone experiencing the work is usually maybe someone's coming home from work or from school and they live near my block or something. Maybe they walk by this garbage and then they see something interesting. Maybe it's like a drawing. It doesn't matter what it is. From there, right, maybe they'll start thinking about things. Why is there this thing there? Who does it belong to? Who did it belong to? And I think the fact that it gets them thinking is really interesting to me. Now I have a story also of a person who came by while I was drawing halfway. It was a man and his 2 sons. He came by and he started talking to me about what I was doing. From his perspective, because he's an Indian man, I was drawing a grandmother. He came by and said, "Oh, it looks like a Sikh wearing a turban." And we had a conversation about art and what it means to draw on something like trash. I think that was a very meaningful thing. And the fact that I got people to talk about something just from me drawing on trash, something so meaningless, I think that's something special. So there was this recent thing where people say that artists are not essential. The art scene really, in Singapore, really responded back and be like, hell no, it's very important. I think it's true, it's very important, but I also think that you can't really just say it, and I think it's a step-by-step process. You show people that it is important. People in Singapore are very structured. Their minds are very structured to think about basic necessities, working, buying a car, getting a driver's license. At the end of the day, it can become a bit more meaningless. Maybe this something so meaningless like the garbage can become more meaningful in its own way.